Welcome to the vlog. I've come back to another local woods of mine in search of some woodland. I've been out for a couple of weeks. Last week obviously I was on holiday. I had a week off, which was much needed. It's nice to have a little break and get away with Kirsty and Willow. It's yeah, everyone needs a break. So anyway, I'm back in the woods. And I've come to a section of Savernake Forest. It's got some pines. It's got a mixture of oaks and pines and beech. And I found a fern down in the foreground. I put the 16 to 35 on, nice and wide, and I'm doing a bit of focus stacking, just to be sure. I'm not entirely sure if I need to focus stack this. I'm probably about 2 foot away, so who knows. Like I said, I'm still learning the full frame ways and this camera, so I am going to focus stack, because what I'm doing is I'm focusing on the fern itself, and then I'm focusing in the far distance. Both shots at f/16, both exactly the same exposures, and it's very still tonight. There's not a breath of air, so it shouldn't be too hard to blend them exposures in Photoshop. And yeah, that's about it really. It's a very simple scene. It's just a case of framing the scene the best I can. I've moved left and right, so I've taken comparison shots, so you can see exactly which one you prefer or which one you think I should stick to. I will put both versions up. I might even try a third, but I am losing that light pretty rapido, so I better stop blabbering and see if I can get a third composition. Right, so with a shot like this, obviously I've got a fern right down here, and then I've got a nice log which sort of leans in, this log here, which leans across, so I've got diagonals. I've got main foreground is my fern, mid-ground I've got that strong diagonal line which is catching that ambient light from above, and then that's a different tree. The fern's different. The tree that's dead isn't a pine tree. I think it's a birch tree. And then you've got the pine forest in the background. So you've got layers in your image. Not only have you got, am I shooting different types of tree, I've got fern in there, I've got ambient light from above, I've got a really dark background with like the pine trees in this sort of country in the UK tend to be planted in lines. So you tend to get like strong vanishing points with light at the end, and I have here, around here, see? If you can see, there's a vanishing point with a little bit of light, and I think if I really darken that background and control that hot spot at the back and boost these greens and really use that ambient light well in Photoshop, I think it could be a really nice shot. I'm shooting at 16mm and I am around ISO 640 because I want to keep my shutter speed at f/16 around 5 seconds. Although it's very still, I don't want to go any more than 5 seconds. I want to eliminate any sort of movement. But yeah, I think this is a good little find. It's just a traditional woodland scene. It's very pleasing to the eye, very inoffensive. But it is a bit of a rush. This is obviously a sunset shoot. Although I'm not concentrating on the sky, I'm very reliant on the light, and which is now faded. I think I have taken the best of the light. I'm now going to get around 8 to 10 seconds shutter speed, which isn't any good. The midges are out now as well. I don't know if their midges are just like little gnats that make you itch when you see them. So yeah, I have focus stacked, like I have said already. I'm not entirely sure. I've took 3 variants of this composition. One putting the fern bang in the middle, one to the left and one to the right. With the fern more to the right, there is a bit of dead space over here which I'm not too keen on. So I think I'm going to prefer the shots where I've come and put the fern more central, if that makes sense. I think it balances the composition better. But yeah, let me know down below which version you prefer. I will put all 3 up so you can see, and I'll number them. And just in the comments down below, let me know 1, 2, or 3, pretty much. They're all focus stacked, possibly focus stacked. It's absolutely amazing. The little bit of work I've done today with the 1635. Even f13, f14, you focused. If I focus sort of on this tree here, which isn't infinity, it's sort of just past the mid-ground. I'm getting, according to the back of the screen on the computer on the back of the Sony, I'm getting everything in sharp focus. So I might not even need them focus stack shots, but why not have them? The worst thing is I've had a hard day's work. I've come out. I want to get a video. I want to get an image. I'm not prepared to take the risk where, especially as I'm still getting to know this camera, when I get home, I haven't focus stacked and I should have done. So a little tip maybe is to try and gather as much information as possible, whether that's multiple exposures, light and dark if you're bracketing, or focus stacked images so you can stack them and get front to back sharpness. You know, A, B and C. If you can get all 3 plans, then you're pretty much covered when you get back to Photoshop. There'll be less moments where you're going like this, or like this in the laptop, and you throw it out the window. So yeah, gather as much information as possible. So I'm Photoninja. I'm really sorry it's a bit of a rushed one, but I am struggling to keep up with the 1 video a week at the moment because I've been, like I said, I've been on holiday. But now it'd be more of a weekend morning shoots, which is what I prefer, because I just haven't got the light anymore in the evenings. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Like I said, let me know down below 1, 2, or 3. Like, share and subscribe, and please check out my website for one-to-one woodlands. I've got stacks of woodlands around me. Hopefully you would have seen from my previous videos and my Instagram and obviously my website gallery. You can see the sort of woodlands that we can shoot in and around Wiltshire. And I am doing workshops down in Bude. I've got a couple booked before Christmas. So yeah, don't think that you can't come out with me if you live down south. I am there. Just go to my website, fill out the contact me page, and we'll get you booked in for a one-to-one. Right, I want to get home and get myself some toes in the holes. I am starving. Ciao.